Dale.
That's right, Heidi. We're doing a special renovation on the home of Marcy Miller. Say hi.
Hello.
Marcy's recently taken up one of America's fastest growing hobbies, collecting fine wine.
Now, for most of us, the collection of fine wines is associated with rich, snooty people. Lovey, don't waste the Bordeaux on Gilligan.
But not anymore. Lots of people are collecting wine, and to help Marcy out, we're converting our old butler's pantry into a wine locker. Now, our first step is to take out the old cabinets and shelves here.
Whoa, wait a minute. First step is to get rid of the old butler. Excuse me.
Jeeves, walk yourself to the curb and leave this over here.
Bye-bye. Okay, we finished gutting our room. Now it's time to create a moisture barrier.
This allows us to control the climate regardless of outside conditions.
To start, we've covered our walls with 3mm plastic sheeting.
Seals moisture out, locks freshness in.
Okay, you guys have just finished installing our climate control system.
This is a combination refrigerator humidifier, which will allow Marcy to keep the room at 55 degrees with 65% humidity.
And a 10% chance of showers.
Well, we put in our redwood racks. Now, if you're on a limited budget, you can substitute PVC pipe for the redwood.
There's Marcy right now. Marcy, what do you think of your new wine room?
Wow, it looks terrific. But these shelves are so tall. Are you sure they won't tip over?
Not a chance. I fastened these to the walls and floors with 7-inch bolts myself. Added some extra weight here for stability.
Good thinking, Tim.
Well, I love it. And to commemorate the occasion, I'm going to add this rare 56 Rothschild.
Okay. Now, because of the added weight, we've also taken the precaution of reinforcing the floor.
We did?
Didn't we?
I did, did you? Sounds great, Scott. I can't thank you enough for rejetting the cutters one.
Hey, no problem, no problem. No, but should I do all these other parts?
No!
Just kidding you, buddy. Just kidding.
You really know your stuff. I'm really happy Heidi married a car guy.
Wow, she said you'd have fired her if she didn't.
I really like your wife. She's a great gal.
I'm a lucky guy, too.
Ooh, just in time. Mark's doing a video on the family. Scott and I just finished rejetting the carburetor on the Nomad. Well, actually, Scott did it. I watched. Anyway, we're all finished.
Week 3. Dad claims he's finished with the Nomad. The delusion continues.
Oh, ye of little faith. Okay, let me put it this way. The Nomad is done. Finished. Finito.
Unless we slap a blower on her.
This thing will run like a scalded cat.
Yeah? If you'd like to learn more about obsessive-compulsive behavior, please consult your local library.
There's room for a blower right over here. Put nitrous on those, you get about 200 extra horses out of it.
Sweetheart, we should get going.
I just got here. Can't he stay for the test drive?
No, and he can't sleep over either.
Harry and I are having our own slumber party.
A slumber party.
Yeah, they finally got a night to themselves. Her mom's got the baby. And I got my baby.
Hey, we're in a garage.
Any and all affection must be directed towards the car.
You know, Tim and I were talking about the 4 of us doing something here.
It would be great. I haven't tried for fun lately. Why don't we go to dinner?
Oh, that sounds fun. But we were thinking about a wrestling match.
We'd kill you.
Well, Channel 8 gave us sports writers free tickets.
That's right. To see Screamin' Steve Sanchez versus the Exterminator. Channel 8's tickets are so close, you'd be wiping sweat off your foreheads.
I got it. We'll go out to dinner, and you two can wrestle over the check.
Oh,
Wendy, why don't you tell me a little about why you decided to start therapy?
Well, work is going great, and I am in love with the most wonderful man in the world.
I could see how that would be a problem for some women.
No, the problem is he's married.
I'm sorry. How did all that start out?
Well, one night last spring, I was at the TV station where I used to work, Channel 8, and Scott and I were both stuck there late writing extra sports.
Oh, hold on a second. Did you say Scott?
Yeah, Scott. Well, anyway, it was late, and we got...
I'm sorry. I want to make sure that I heard you correctly. You did say Channel 8, the TV station.
Yeah, TV station. Anyway, it was...
The only reason I ask is that sometimes the patients under stress don't get their facts confused, you know, like they might say TV station when really what they mean is a train station or a bus station.
Are you under stress?
No, I'm fine. Go on.
Anyway, it was late, and Scott and I were really hungry, so we ended up going out for dinner and drinks, and then the next thing you know, we slept together. Yeah. Well, he was a little hesitant, but I just could not stop myself. I mean, he is so sweet and so gorgeous, and he has just got the greatest hair.
And a blonde, big shoulders, and then I'm just guessing.
Well, anyway, we had a great time together, and look what he surprised me with.
An owl.
Hmm? Well, do you think there's any significance to the owl?
Well, perhaps in his mind it represents a clandestine relationship taking place under the cover of darkness.
Or just like Hooters.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to assign another therapist to Wendy Reynolds' case. Conflict of interest. Just a fair affects somebody that my husband works with. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Dr. Geringer.
What affair?
I can't talk about it.
Come on, some affair at work? Let me guess. It's Al, isn't it? It's a classic case psychologically. He's way too close to his mom. His house is too tidy. He's gay, isn't he?
It's not Al. Don't ask me any more questions. It violates my doctor-patient confidentiality.
I respect that, too. Smart, the camera guy, right?
It's not Marv, and the subject is closed.
Milton!
Milton doesn't go in for that sort of thing.
It's not me, is it? Heidi. She's cheating on Scott. The guy just rebuilt my carburetor, for God's sake.
It's not Heidi. Heidi would do anything like that.
Heidi would do anything like that? Oh, well, you're suggesting Scott would do something like that. Oh, it's always the man. You admit, get up on your high moral horse, this guy would not do anything like that. He's a car guy.
This car guy did do that.
I don't believe it. He's a Chevy guy.
He's parking a Chevy in another garage.
I don't believe it.
Look, this new patient came into my office today and told me that she was having an affair with a good-looking, married sports writer named Scott who works at Channel 8.
Good-looking, married sports writer named Scott works at Channel 8. And you naturally assume the same good-looking, married sports writer works at Channel 8 named Scott, who's married to Heidi.
Tim, it's the same Scott. He wined her, he dined her, and then he surprised her with a wooden owl.
Never heard it called that before.
It's a pin. He bought her jewelry.
Oh. You can't listen to this woman. I mean, she's in for therapy. Obviously, she's a little off-kilter. Probably desperate. I mean, why else would she be going to a student therapist when she could get a real one? Because there's a lot of damn good ones out there, right?
What if the affair is still going on? What are we going to do about Heidi?
Nothing. It's not the same Scott.
How do you know? How can you be so sure?
Honey, when you work on a car with the guy, You share secrets. How do they know?
Sam, I know that you like to think the best of your car guys, but I'm absolutely certain, Sam. You gotta talk to Heidi.
I'm not talking to Heidi.
No, you can't.
I can't talk to Heidi.
Or you gotta talk to Scott.
I'm not talking to Scott.
I can't.
That violates my documentation confidentiality with Wendy.
There's one more. What? It's not the same Scott.
You're in denial.
I am not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
For more information on marital stress, please consult a licensed counselor.
I'm so glad we're finally able to get together.
This is fun. Not big greasy men body slamming each other.
We'll save that for our anniversary.
Isn't there supposed to be a celery stalk or pickle with Bloody Mary?
Sometimes in life, we do not get everything we want.
You know, we've been coming to this restaurant for 10 years. When are we going to get something other than the attitude?
When you go to another restaurant.
You know, guys, we should order soon because I gotta get back to the station by 10.
Are you working late again tonight?
A lot of guys named Scott work late.
Well, I'm interviewing that wrestler, the exterminator. I don't know if he really has a metal plate in his head.
Just take a magnet with you.
Will you guys stop talking about work? Let's just enjoy this time while we have it, shall we?
Look at Heidi's chest.
Hey, just noticed?
A pin.
That hit? You like it?
Yes.
This was a gift from Scott. Love it. You know what? I'm gonna go call the cigarette shop on him. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Specials look good. They hit me for a Scotsman cheating on his wife. What'd you say? We're just talking about the pen. Did you buy those things by the gross?
Sam,
When you want to go back to work, you mean you go back to work on Wendy?
will you shut up?
What are you talking about?
That was confidential information.
What'd you tell me in the first place for?
I was upset for Heidi. I needed somebody to talk to about it. I didn't know that you could blurt it all out.
Once again, you underestimate her.
So you guys know about Wendy? I don't know what to say.
Well, I bet you know what to say when you're working on Wendy's float bowls.
Wendy? Wendy Reynolds. Scott, what's going on with you and Wendy?
I'm guessing he's stuffing the cannoli. I'll give you 2 more minutes to decide.